Children learning a martial arts has traditionally been given a mixed coverage by the media over the years.
My introduction to martial arts was, I think it was maybe about 10 years of age.
Jason Smith, co-owner of a family-owned business founded on the Korean martial arts Taekwondo.
The focus definitely was on adults and adult training. Just looking back upon it, the type of training that we were doing at the time really wasn't suited to kids. Since then we've had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, we've had Power Rangers and everything else. That has really kind of fueled this fire. Is it a bad thing? No, I think it's a great thing, providing that they're taught correctly.
What benefits does a child gain from doing martial arts? Is it just exercise?
The benefits for children in martial arts are broad. I guess the ones that kind of come to mind, yes, straight away, we see the fitness, we see the discipline, flexibility, etc. But I'd say without a doubt the most important is the confidence. I think nowadays more than ever, not having the tools to be able to cope with bad situations, be it breakups, exam results, failure in job applications, what have you. And just being able to have those tools to be able to deal with such situations. But we are talking about developing those coping mechanisms, and that's really what martial arts is about. It's developing finely tuned skills under pressure.
Fern is part of a martial arts family. A junior black belt and is soon to be grading for her senior belt.
I was 5 when I started, so it's 12 years ago now, coming up when I'm 17. My dad actually originally got me into it. And then we found Spirit, Jason and Annie, and just instantly loved it. And I trained, I think, for about a year before Dad got involved. And now, we're all here and still are, 12 years down the track, so I love it. Can't get enough. You know, school wasn't really my priority, and then I did my junior black belt. And it's just, everything just settled down, and my grades went so much higher. I don't know why, I don't know how, but it was just my grades went so much better. And I felt more involved in school and happier to be there. It's kind of funny how the tables have turned. I used to be the kid who's training and instructor who's training the other kids, but yeah, it's changed my life. I went overseas by myself last year in December, and when I was 5, you wouldn't have guessed it. You know, I'd feel comfortable doing that by myself.
Fern went to do voluntary work for projects abroad who help local communities on a global basis.
And we all went to Fiji and stayed in a host family, and we lived there for 2 weeks. And we were really involved in teaching in a primary school, teaching English and basic math and stuff.
What does Jason look for in his students?
It does require people who are prepared to go out on a limb a little bit and be prepared to expand their horizons a little bit more. More about the martial arts mind, what we call a kind of a do mind, that no-mindedness, and really about kind of paying those skills forwards, about those teaching skills. And they're now starting to mentor other students, because now they've got a mechanism to actually cope with it. Oh, this is how I dealt with it.
And Jason?
I think it's really important to keep on learning. And as long as you're progressing, then your students will always be progressing with you. And I think that's the important thing.